I just watched the Indie World Showcase. It was very interesting. It was okay. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. And if you want to become a fan of me, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan of me, Auckland. Alright, let's get to it. It wasn't really all that good. There's a few games here and there that'll be interesting to me, but that's about it. I'll do my best to describe the games as best as I can. This is a discussion video, just like all the others that I've ever done. Let's see, I think how you pronounce it, Spelunky. 1 and 2 will be coming on to the Nintendo Switch, summer 2021. It's a side scroller. You play as this character. I guess he's underground. He's a digger, and go through a bunch of puzzles, all kinds of interesting stuff. If you ever played Spelunky, is that how you say it? I think so. I don't know. If you ever seen it or ever played it, then you know exactly what it is. I can see it in my head. It's kind of hard to describe it. Go check it out. So yeah, moving on. Next game is Fisty Fluffs. It's basically you play as cats, and I think in a multiplayer battle battle arena style game where you're in a room and you're playing as the cats and you battle each other with friends, I guess, over online or even single player. And it's like, what would cats do while you're not home? The cats are alone, home alone. And you'll get to find out what the cats are doing. I guess they fight each other. Why not? And this game will be available early 2021. Next is Very, Very Valley. I don't know. It's VALET. Valet. I don't know. It's coming out early 2021. Early 2021. It's these cartoon-looking cars. It kind of reminded me of like bumper cars, so there was like more to it. It's hard to explain. But it was very, very cartoony looking. Next is a game I cannot pronounce. There's going to be some more that I cannot pronounce. It's TUNCHE. It was a very interesting, colorful side scroller. It looked like it would actually be pretty good. It's coming out March 2021. Next is Cyber Shadow. It's an old school style side scroller. And what I mean by old school style, I mean like it's old school style graphics. Like 16-bit graphics or somewhere around there. And you play as a cyber ninja. And you're taking out robots and all kinds of stuff like that. It looked really cool. It's coming out January 26, 2021. Next is Calico, and it's out later today, which is probably out now. It's a cat cafe type style game. You can play as this character that looks like a cat. You're going around collecting up cats outside. It kind of reminded me of Animal Crossing just a little bit because it had some fashion, like like he was buying stuff out of a shop or something. And it kind of looks, I mean, from far as I can tell, it looked like an Animal Crossing style game. Except it dealt with cats in a cat cafe. Next is Alba, a wildlife adventure. Comes out spring 2021. It's a very colorful action-adventure game. You play as this character, you're walking around in wildlife, hinting at the title of the game. It looked like it would actually be pretty fun. I may have to check that one out. Alright, next is, I cannot pronounce this one, G-N-O-S-I-A. I don't know. It's definitely not a game for me. It looked like it was focused on a story. It's like you see the character on the screen and the character's not moving. It's got words underneath it. And you just read it. And it's kind of like comic book style game, I guess. But it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not a game for me. Coming out early 2021. Next game was very, very creepy. It's called Happy Game. It's coming out spring 2021. And you played as this character, and there was these creepy, smiling faces, like these yellow balls with creepy looking smiley faces on it. And there's a lot of other creepy moments, like this kind of creepy looking creature. And so yeah, I don't know what to think about it. It was just very, very creepy, very cartoony looking. So, I don't know. It was, creepy. Alright, next is Super Meat Boy Forever. It's a side-scroller, very hard, brutally hard. And if I hadn't said it already, it's a side-scroller, which I think I did say that. Let's just give you an example. You're scrolling through the game from left to right, and there's spinning blades. You got to jump through it and try to avoid them, and all that kind of mess. It's, yeah, looks tough. And it comes out, did I say when it comes out? My mind is December 23rd of this year, 2020. Next is Grindstone. It's out later today, which is probably out now. Very interesting art style. It kind of looked like a mobile game. It's heavy on puzzles, lots of them. And it kind of looked like it had maybe some hack and slash elements to it. Like you're playing as some kind of character and you was hacking at these stones as you went through the puzzles, and it was hundreds of levels. I don't know. I don't think it'll be for me, I don't think. It looked interesting though. Next is When the Past Was Around. That's the title of the game. It's out later today, which is probably out now, and it's a point-and-click game. Not for me. Next game is it Smoke Rats? Cosmorats. I don't know. It's all one word. It's Kosmokrats. Smorats. I don't know. Released it's on March 2021. And it's space puzzle, like this puzzles you have to solve in space. Next is, this game looked interesting. It's a side scroller, very bright, very colorful looking game. A bunch of levels were in the forest and stuff like that. The name of the game is HOA. Cannot pronounce that. And April 2021 is when the game is being released. I don't know. I might check it out. I do like some side scrollers a whole lot. Next is, it looked like an action adventure game. It looked like it would actually be pretty good. It's called Hazel Sky. It's going to be released on March 2021. Played as this character, it kind of like a 3D style character. You were on land, and then there was some point in time where you were on the back of a plane, and it looked like you could control the character like a normal action adventure game, and it looked pretty good. because you playing as the character and you was sliding down a slope on the ground, and it looks like something that I would play. I may end up doing a separate video on that, maybe far in the near future. Next is Trash Sailors. Yeah, it looked like an action adventure game. I'm not exactly sure. It'll be released on spring 2021. You were playing as these characters on a raft going down the river or maybe an ocean, and what looked like the characters were collecting up trash off the side of the raft as you were going along, sailing along. So, yeah. Alright. Next is Finding Paradise, which comes out spring 2021. It's an old school style RPG game. So you play as a character and you walk around in the grass, and it didn't show too much of the game at all, so I have to see some more, but it looked like an RPG style game, maybe a game that you walk around and collect up items, possibly, I don't know. It might be good for me, I don't know. Next, last game. Now this game is known, very known. It's been on mobile games, and I think it's maybe on consoles, I'm not sure, but now it's coming to Switch, and it's called Among Us. Find out who the imposter is and throw them out into space. It's a top-down action-adventure, I guess is what you'll classify it as. Or it might be something else, and it's out later today. You're in space, and you was playing as these characters who's walking around in the space station, and then it turned into a different style game. It's like it had some puzzle elements to it, and very, very much a mobile game. I don't know. I don't think it's for me, but I know I've heard a lot of people that love to play this game. Very popular, but now it's coming to Switch. It's out now, out later, so it's out now. Alright. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, even though I messed up quite a bit. So, thank you so much. Alright. Bye.